Hello again. Geo Ram presents his new production entitled My Life's Window. Through this window, one can look at how to change your present. Clearly, see things outside the three-dimensional world and space and time. You will enter into non-regression time. Maybe you may think this is not possible? And my answer is? Yes, it is possible, because many people have already achieved it. One can control one's destiny if you are an understanding seeker to improve the quality of life you are experiencing. If you think you are watching the right video and are interested in knowing more about this subject, continue because what is coming up ahead is something you don't know and will benefit you a lot. Perhaps frequently, you have imagined watching stages of your life pass by from a window inside your comfortable home. It is evident that your mind is projecting the vision to you like a window. What does the symbol of a window mean? The window symbolizes openness, unhurried living, of stopping to be a spectator of what it offers. The symbolism of the window is so solid and transparent that if we talk about opening it, we all interpret it as a look to hope, to the future, even if it is to remember the past. Seeing the sunset or dusk through the glass makes me feel the privilege of protection, but at the same time brings to my mind the analogy of living. As the glass is put in the middle, it apparently doesn't let anything through that we don't want to let in. That's its function. But if something unexpected contacts it, that supposed protection might generate some reaction in us. Our life is like a window. If we stop to look through the glass, we will discover that on the other side, there are things so beautiful that, with the running of the day, months, or years, we cannot appreciate. But yes, we fear that the glass may break due to circumstances, and something may harm us. From my window, I have met again with the mystical law of the universe, with the helping hand of the right moment, with silence, solitude, and the ability to not look for explanations or whys to things. Maybe for you, this video is your helping hand at the right moment. Because from my window, I have been able to appreciate that the best of living cannot be touched, but it is always in sight. It is there like a protecting glass, allowing us to see everything, fulfilling its function of protecting us from what is on the other side, because faith is the substance of everyday things, the demonstration of things that are not seen. The only actual glassless window in the world is called Gohonzon, a Japanese term given by Nichiren Daishonin on October 12, 1279, when he inscribed the Dai Gohonzon, the supreme cluster of blessings. The supreme window for humanity is the Gohonzon. All the Gohonzons are the most precise visual image of the entire universe as it is through the window of your life. When we chant Saint Nichiren's mantra, Namu Myoho Renge-kyo, before the Gohonzon, we can perceive the true nature of our lives and manifest the world of an awakened conscious mind without ever having to be aware of it. Note, the word Daishonin translates to saint or sage in English. In the Doctrine of Enlightenment of Nichiren Daishonin, the Gohonzon is a calligraphic scroll that can guide participants of the self-help practice toward enlightenment. Gohonzon means objective dedication to the practice of self-care. There are many forms of the Gohonzon in Nichiren Buddhism, depending on the sect. Some are statues, calligraphic writings, paintings, mandalas, and artistic interpretations. In Saint Nichiren's Doctrine of Enlightenment, the Gohonzon represents the eternal enlightenment or supreme awakening that conveyed the title of the Lotus Sutra, Myoho Renge-kyo, to all is most commonly depicted as a calligraphic mandala. By the way, the name The Doctrine of Enlightenment is a name we, the autonomous self-care practitioners, refer to the public. There are many sects in the United States, and they all come from Japan. The original sect of monks was founded by Sensei Nichiren in Mount Minobu under Nichiren Shoshu, which translates to Nichiren's school. After his death on October 13, 1282, his disciples, the monks, and lay believers separated because of ego conflicts. And today, they continue debating among the 17 sects that exist in the world. Nichiren Daishonin, the founder of the Nichiren Doctrine of Enlightenment, sought an object of worship for his followers because the statues and old Buddhist mandalas did not represent the eternal supreme awakening. He created a calligraphic depiction incorporating concepts from Shakyamuni Buddha's Lotus teaching or sutra to help guide practitioners on their path to enlightenment. By adding Nama to Myoho Renge-kyo, you are committed or dedicated to transforming your life for a better human being. Happy, compassionate, wise, and always protected by the universal law. Now you know that chanting Nama Myoho Renge-kyo to the Gohonzon enables each of us to open our heart window and dynamically merge our individual existence with the dominant life force of the entire universe and develop lives of unwavering happiness. I will show you some fundamental aspects of the Gohonzon. The Gohonzon concretely expresses Nichiren's awakening to the mystic law of Nama Myoho Renge-kyo. He was the first to chant Nama Myoho Renge-kyo, which literally means devotion to Myoho Renge-kyo, the title of the Lotus Sutra, Shakyamuni Buddha's most important teaching. The title of a sutra contains its essence, Nichiren believed, and he added Nama to signify devotion to this sutra, which teaches that all people equally possess the nature of enlightenment. Sensei declares, I, Nichiren, have inscribed my life in Sumi ink, so believe in the Gohonzon with all your heart. Shakyamuni Buddha's will is the Lotus Sutra, but Nichiren's soul is none other than Nama Myoho Renge-kyo. In the Gohonzon, Sensei Nichiren uses Chinese and Sanskrit characters to depict the ceremony in the air. At the mandala center are the Chinese characters for Nama Myoho Renge-kyo, representing the treasure tower, the centerpiece of the ceremony, symbolizing the world of enlightenment. In the latter day of the law, Nichiren says, there is no treasure tower other than the figures of the men and women who embrace the Lotus Sutra. The Gohonzon expresses the reality that all people, without exception, can reveal their inherent enlightened nature by chanting Nama Myoho Renge-kyo. What is the meaning of the Gohonzon? While we use mirrors to reflect our physical appearance, what can we use to see the inner workings of our heart and mind? Only by invoking Nama Myoho Renge-kyo consciously and focusing on our Gohonzon does it serve as a window into our inner life situation. As the crystallization of enlightened wisdom, it helps us to see clearly and bring forth the ultimate truth that the virtues of compassion, understanding, and courage exist in our lives. Never seek this Gohonzon outside yourself, Nichiren writes. The Gohonzon exists only within the mortal flesh of us ordinary people who embrace the Gohonzon and chant Nama Myoho Renge-kyo. By chanting to the Gohonzon, we can tap into our most authentic self and bring forth the immense power within us while bringing our lives in tune with the rhythm of the universe, with our environment. In our Gohonzon window, enlightenment, or Buddhahood, rather than being a distant deity or ideal, is the most valid state of life we can all strive to achieve in our daily activities. In the Western world, the concept of enlightenment in a spiritual condition gained a romantic meaning. It has become synonymous with self-realization and the true self, which is a substantial essence covered by social conditioning. But in reality, we know this concept as a supreme awakening. The self-realized person will develop great wisdom and knowledge to understand the problems of people's suffering. With a compassionate attitude, they will know when someone is trying to harm them. They develop a natural clairvoyant mind and a well-determined ability to see the future. We all have that ability hidden in our subconscious minds. Nichiren inscribed the Gohonzon with the determination to bring all people happy. To experience the most effective results from chanting the Gohonzon, we must know what is in our hearts when we visualize what we wish for and strive to direct our intentions to be blissful and help others do the same. If we pray to the Gohonzon as if begging for help or if we chant reluctantly, full of doubts and complaints, he explains, that state of mind will be reflected precisely in the entire universe, as well as in the practitioner's life. Never allow your mind to dominate you and become your master. When you arise with strong confidence, you will accumulate unlimited blessings. As you control your mind, which is highly subtle and solemnly profound, strive to raise your faith with freshness and vigor. When you do so, both your life and your environment will open wide before you, and every action you take will become a source of benefit. Well, my dear subscribers and patron, I will say goodbye, for now, one more time. And if you enjoyed our video, please subscribe to our channel so you can continue watching our video production for the well-being of humanity. And don't forget to give us a like if you enjoyed our video. Thank you again. Namaste.